ever do events that are not associated with your previous brands?
So, yeah, we've started new, but so it didn't start as an event, but he started Free Shots as Tequila, and they now do events. I've started a night of, which is a live music series. So it's actually tribute nights. So basically, I really like Amy Winehouse's music. So I'd always wanted to do like a tribute night to Amy Winehouse. So I organized. It took me a year to find a singer that could like do her justice. Finally found one, put on the night, and it sold out like so quick. So then I added another date that sold out. Then I was like, shit, I might be onto something. So then she said to me, oh, by the way, if you're thinking of doing other ones, I've got a friend that does Marvin Gaye. So I did a night of Marvin Gaye, that sold out. I was like, crap. And at this time, I'd also started my own band, which is the band that's opening up for him. So called Vibe. And basically the idea was, I feel like I'm like all over the place with stories here. But so I'll touch on it in a bit. But I used to work in artist management with Rectory 2, a guy called George the Poet, a guy called Jacob Banks, and a girl called Kyra. But she got dropped about a year into management. But she was still a sick singer. It just wasn't working in terms of the business side of it. So she's been a friend. And I booked her, funny enough, to support Wretch at a gig that I did a few years later. And she did this like medley as part of her set. She did this like R&B mashup thing where she kept on switching between like Lauryn Hill and Ashanti and whatever in like a quick like 4-minute but like 8 songs kind of thing live, and it was sick. And I was like, I would love to take that concept and turn it into a full show. So we basically came together, created a band called Vibe, which was back then named after R. Kelly. We detached ourselves from him now. But yeah, it was a whole she's got that vibe thing.
I didn't know
that's
that.
where it came from. Yeah, that's what we used to open every set with. She's got that vibe. We had to cut that.
Oh, so you don't do? Okay.
No, now we just call Vibe. But then I tried to do I'd done a live show for Vibe, and I think I mentioned this before. Like guilt trip your friends to come out and support and whatever and whatnot. And obviously I was already doing events by that point, and it kind of worked, but it wasn't super successful. Like it was a good night, but it was only because I guilt-tripped people to come down. So I found it really hard to promote this idea, which I knew was sick, but I just couldn't get people to buy into it. So because I'd done this, a night of Amy, a night of Marvin Gaye, I was like, let me just change the name of Vibe to a night of R&B. Sold out. That's where branding and marketing comes in. I didn't do anything different. The show was exactly the same, but I changed the name, and it just sold out immediately. And then after that, I added, I don't know the order, a night of Whitney, a night of Luther, a night of Stevie's and Stevie Wonder, a night of reggae, a night of neo soul, whatever. And once a month, I do the Jazz Cafe in Camden, and have done for the last 5 years through that brand.
When you doing a night of R. Kelly, what's going on?
I can't do a night of R. Kelly, bro.
Just making sure.